Hello friends, welcome to another landscape photography vlog. In this episode I show you how I capture wide-angle seascape photography at a local beach. We shoot some different images at sunset, some abstract textures, and even some twilight and night images of the Golden Gate Bridge. And this is all POV style, so you can see how I'm managing the camera and composing the shots. So as I was walking down this path, I realized it may be a good opportunity to shoot the Golden Gate Bridge from a distance and a higher elevation because the lighting was really beautiful. So I decided to take a quick pit stop before the beach. Right now I have the Nikon D850. That's what we're going to be using. And I've got a variety of lenses. I've got three with me, the 70 to 200, 50 millimeter 1.8, and then this guy, which is the 16 to 35. And I'd imagine most of the shooting today is going to be with the 16 to 35, but you know, I like to have the telephoto with me just in case. So while I was composing the shot, I was kind of playing around a little bit with the positioning of the bridge, and then I tried a vertical shot, but unfortunately the vertical just wasn't working quite as well as the horizontal compositions. And then I shot this image right here, and I actually really like the way this one came out with the kind of darker, stormy blue clouds up top and the nice warm dappled light across the landscape. I also really like how you can see a little figure out there in the distance. So after shooting that composition, I decided it may be good to get just a little bit closer to the bridge, so I decided to switch to my 50 millimeter lens. I actually don't have a 24 to 70 or 24 to 105, so the 50 millimeter just kind of works in that perfect range in between 35 and 70 for me. I actually liked the way this 50 millimeter image came out. There's some darker clouds up top, you're a little closer to the bridge, and you can see two people down at the shore, which added nice scale. Well, that was a fun pit stop, but you know, I've shot quite a few images from that viewpoint at night, and I even got this crazy sunset over there, time lapse of it and photo of it. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. That was probably one of the best sunsets I've ever seen in San Francisco, to be honest with you. Yeah, that may actually be the best sunset I've ever seen in San Francisco. Yeah, it was one of those moments where you're just standing there watching the view. You know, some nice light on the clouds, and then all of a sudden everything just blows up with just crazy vivid colors, and your jaw's just on the floor. Hello.
Hello, man.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good to see you, dude. I'm always watching the videos.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hello, friend. It's me every night, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I did the same. I got a GoPro on right now.
Oh,
so I did the same thing up the hill. I was like, hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's your typical spot in the cypress trees. Out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, cool. What's your name?
Adam.
Adam. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
James.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome, man.
I'm gonna rush down there. It was nice meeting you guys.
Go ahead, brother. Good luck.
Hope you get some great stuff.
Thank you.
Always fun meeting people who watch the channel, and yeah, shout out to you guys. Hope you got some great stuff that night. So as I got down to the beach, I realized there was some really beautiful receding tides, and so I wanted to shoot a few abstract images. I stayed pretty mobile, just shooting handheld with the 16 to 35. As you can see, I've got my tripod just kind of off to the side a little bit awkwardly. I love the different patterns you can capture in the sand, so I played around with this first composition, which I thought was pretty interesting, and then I switched it up a little bit and tried to make the patterns look a little bit more like little kind of flames running through the scene, a little bit wider. And I actually spent a little bit of time here looking around the sand just for different patterns and shapes. I didn't want to just shoot that one and then move on to something completely different. I was pretty into shooting these patterns, and this one actually ended up being my favorite right here. I loved the patterns here and the shapes and the symmetry in this photo. It was just a lot of fun to play with. All right. I like these three rocks. Maybe try that. See, it feels so center right now. So I want to just try and find a nice... It'd be nice to include this rock formation on this side, but I think I would need to do multiple exposures. Maybe do a panorama here. Because I've got the 16 to... I should have the 14 to 24 with me, but I didn't bring it. So I think we'll try this, do a shot down here for the water, and kind of do a panorama stitch. Maybe we should start out with the sky first. Switch over to, I'm going to do a low ISO f16. I kind of want to get some of those clouds in there. And switch over here. Just make sure we're good. Point the camera down. I'm going to wait for the wave to come in. This is so much more calming than last night. Last night I was in the water, and the water was coming up almost waist deep, and I was getting a little nervous. Come on, there we go. All right, click some exposures here, and click a few while the wave is receding back into the ocean. Nice. Let's go back to vertical, see if, oh, you know what? Yeah, we can get this all in one shot. Oh, you know what? I've got a water spot on the lens. All right, so I've got this guy, little rocket blower. I'm sure if you watch these videos, you've heard me talk about this thing before, but it is amazing for getting off water droplets and spots. I find that when you use like a towel, sometimes it just ends up smudging the lens, whereas this guy just really gets everything off of there. So, you know, when I'm doing these shots and I'm looking for the right kind of wave pattern, I mean, there's a few things I'm looking for, but I really just want that smooth flow, and I want to make sure that whatever the flow's doing, it's accentuating the composition and allowing your eye to travel through the frame rather than out of the frame. So, you know, I don't want the wave to just be pulling that way. I want to get it in a position where it's swirling around the rock, and there's a clear shot into the sea stack back there. I like this little pattern in here. I don't know if we can get it, but it would make for a really interesting composition, I think. All right, we got a wave coming in. There we go. Nice. I love these little receding patterns. See how that looks. I wasn't prepared for that one. I'll probably take a few more shots of this, and I don't know, maybe we'll wait for the bridge lights to turn on and see if we can get a nice classic shot of the Golden Gate Bridge. Ooh, I like that. That looks cool. That's actually really nice. Grab some quick shots of this while the light is still nice. Right here. This will be perfect. There we go. Nice. Little waterfalls pouring over these rocks. And then let's get it receding. The texture in the sky looks really pretty and kind of hoping it's going to stick around for at least a few minutes while the ambient light drops and the bridge lights shine a little bit brighter. It's a really nice time to shoot the Golden Gate Bridge during twilight. My favorite part about shooting these seascapes is, you know, you're super cold, you're in the water, your legs are freezing, and then you get back home, you take a really warm shower, and then you're, you know, put on some PJs, pull up Lightroom, load in the photos, grab a beer or your preferred alcoholic beverage, and not a bad evening, right? I actually really like the way the rocks make this kind of nice triangle shape into the bridge. If I can get the right composition on it. The only thing is the bridge is a little small in the distance. I may need to zoom in there. All right, let's try a 1 second exposure here. Here we go. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, I'm liking that. Let's get a little closer, zoom in there. All right, I can work with this. Kind of zooming in so that we can get the bridge a little closer, and I just want to get the shoreline with the wave action, a little bit of the reflections in there. That is not a bad frame right there. I think I'm getting overconfident. Anytime I'm overconfident, that's when I don't get the shot. The lighting right now is gorgeous. I just love the way the Golden Gate Bridge reflects down onto the wet sands. Beautiful reflections. And in the water, too.
I honestly couldn't have asked for better conditions for this video, and it was fun to have a variety of different things to shoot. I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these images is your favorite? Did you enjoy the abstract sand patterns, maybe the first images I shot from the cliff of the Golden Gate Bridge, sunset, or the Golden Gate Bridge at night? Please let me know in the comments below. As always, I really appreciate you watching the video. Please hit the thumbs up button, helps me out a lot, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.